Gentlemen, imagine something most men rarely hear clearly as they age. Your body still holds the original design for strong, natural erections. This isn't wishful thinking, and it isn't some myth passed around online. Even in your 70s, even in your 80s, the biological blueprint is still intact. You don't need prescriptions, invasive procedures, or uncomfortable checkups to access it. What you do need is just one focused minute, attention to a very specific area of your body, and the willingness to use your own hands thoughtfully. It sounds almost too simple, especially after decades of hearing that aging inevitably brings decline. Yet, time and again, this small daily practice helps men regain sensitivity, firmness, and a quiet, grounded sense of power they assumed was gone forever. Many men go through life without ever discovering that the switch they've been searching for has been right beneath them all along. Once you learn to locate this point and stimulate it correctly, the body can respond quickly. For some men, the effect is almost immediate, as if the system suddenly wakes up and remembers its original design. The truth is this: your core masculine biology never disappears. It only becomes quiet when it isn't activated. For decades, men mistake that quietness for an ending, believing their best years are behind them. When you reconnect with your own physiology, something remarkable happens. Firmness returns, confidence rises, and a calm, grounded sense of masculinity moves through you again, not forced, but naturally revived. What you're about to learn combines ancient practices of body awareness with modern physiological understanding. It's simple, practical, and completely private, a skill you can practice at home without embarrassment or pressure. And here's what surprises most men. The key area is not the penis nor the prostate itself. It's a small but powerful gateway between them where nerves, vessels, and deep pelvic muscles converge to influence arousal, circulation, and stamina. Stimulate this gateway correctly, and it acts like a control center for the entire reproductive system. Blood flow increases, nerves fire more clearly, and pathways dulled by years of sitting, stress, or inactivity reopen. In the next moments, I'll guide you precisely to the spot, show you how to locate it safely, and teach the step-by-step method for massaging it. With consistent practice, just 1 minute a day, men can restore stronger natural erections. No devices, no medication, no effort beyond your own mindful attention. Before we begin, take a moment to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss future lessons designed to keep you strong, confident, and fully engaged with life. If any part of this message feels familiar, touching that quiet hope inside you that things can improve, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and tell me what you'd like to learn next. Now, let's start with the essential truth every man over 60 needs to understand. Not why potency disappears entirely, but why it fades quietly, and how restoring it begins with reconnection, not pressure, embarrassment, or shame. Section 1. Why most men lose potency after 60. Aging does not cause a sudden collapse of function. It's more like a slow dimming of communication within the body. Signals that once flowed effortlessly between the brain, nerves, blood vessels, and pelvic muscles start to weaken. Desire often remains strong, and the memory of your younger responses is still present, but internal communication becomes scattered, unclear, and sluggish. This is not a personal failing. Testosterone does not vanish overnight, nor does your body stop caring. Instead, 3 essential systems gradually drift out of harmony. First, the neural system. Arousal signals that travel from your mind to your pelvis can become muffled by stress, fear, tension, and years of not fully engaging the body. Messages arrive slower, sometimes too faint to trigger a full response. Second, the vascular system. Blood vessels that once opened easily and quickly may stiffen and lose elasticity. Think of it like a hose left coiled and unused for months. The flow exists, but it no longer surges as before. Third, the muscular system. The pelvic floor muscles, which support erection firmness and control, gradually lose tone due to prolonged sitting, stress bracing, and lack of targeted training. When these muscles weaken, the entire system struggles to perform. Add in common lifestyle factors, prescription medications, long hours at a desk, processed foods, poor sleep, and emotional weight, and it's easy to see why the system develops subtle blockages over time. This is not a moral flaw, it is simply physiology. The encouraging truth is that these circuits can be reawakened. Your body remembers its original design. Every nerve, vessel, and muscle holds the memory of how to function. The technique you're about to learn taps directly into that memory, using your body's own language to reset signals and restore natural flow. Many men who hadn't felt natural morning firmness in years report it returning after consistent practice. And the change is not only physical, something deeper shifts as well. Composure, confidence, and quiet internal strength return. You don't just feel more responsive, you feel more present in your life. Age did not remove your masculinity, it simply muted it. Once you re-engage these pathways, your system begins to respond physically and emotionally. Section 2. The hidden gateway, the perineum. The perineum is the small area between the scrotum and the anus. On the surface, it appears simple, almost unremarkable. Yet beneath the skin lies one of the most important connection points in the male body. Here sits the base of the prostate, the deep pelvic floor muscles, major blood vessels, and the pudendal nerve, the primary nerve responsible for erection, ejaculation, and sexual sensation. Over time, this area can become tight, congested, or understimulated. Think of it like a hose bent for years. The flow slows without you noticing. Massaging the perineum does far more than stimulate the skin. It activates the neural and vascular network beneath it, clearing a blocked channel that connects brain, pelvis, and sexual response. I've seen men in their 70s who tried every pill and device without success. After just 2 weeks of gentle, daily perineum massage, they woke up with natural firmness, a return of the body's youthful responsiveness. No medication, no devices, simply the body remembering what it can do. Gentle, steady pressure sends signals through the pudendal nerve, encourages blood vessels to open, and relaxes deep pelvic muscles that may have been restricting flow for decades. This is your biology performing its own repair. Your role is simply to communicate with it, to give it the gentle reminder it needs to awaken naturally. Section 3. How to activate the perineum, the 1-minute method. Before beginning, ensure you are in a private, comfortable space where you can focus without interruption. This practice requires calm attention, not force or haste. You may sit or recline, whichever position allows your body to relax fully. Take a few slow, deep breaths, letting your shoulders, hips, and pelvic muscles soften. Tension reduces the effectiveness of this technique, so relaxation is essential. Next, locate the perineum. It is the small area between the scrotum and the anus. There is no need to probe or apply strong pressure. Start with gentle touch, using the pads of your fingers. The goal is to awaken the underlying network of nerves, blood vessels, and pelvic muscles. Think of it as a control hub. When activated, signals travel through the pudendal nerve, deep pelvic muscles, and circulation channels, reconnecting your nervous and vascular systems. Now, begin the stimulation. Apply slow circular movements over the perineum with gentle, consistent pressure. Focus on feeling the area rather than rushing toward an immediate response. The purpose is to wake up the system, allowing your body to restore natural communication between brain, nerves, and pelvic muscles. Maintain this mindful massage for about 1 minute. 1 minute is sufficient. Consistency over time is far more effective than intensity or duration. During the process, keep your breathing calm and even. Visualize your body responding, with blood flow returning, nerves firing clearly, and muscles gently re-engaging. With daily practice, you may notice subtle improvements first, a sense of circulation, tingling, or increased awareness. followed by stronger, more reliable natural erections over weeks. Remember, this is not a forced process. Your body does the heavy lifting. Your role is to communicate softly, consistently, and patiently. This method respects your biology while guiding it to restore its natural function. Section 4. What to expect with regular practice. Many men report noticeable results within a few days, while others see improvement over several weeks. The key is consistency. 1 minute a day, every day. Gradually, blood vessels become more responsive, nerves send clearer signals, and the pelvic floor muscles regain tone. Morning responsiveness often returns, but the benefits extend beyond erections. You may notice increased composure, confidence, and a quiet, steady sense of masculine presence. Everyday energy improves. Focus, alertness, and a grounded sense of strength often accompany the physical restoration. This is the subtle power of reconnecting with your body's natural pathways. No medication, devices, or expensive treatments are necessary. Your body contains everything it needs. It simply requires consistent activation and gentle guidance. This practice is private, simple, and highly effective when performed mindfully. Section 5. Final guidance and motivation. To maximize benefits, follow these simple rules. Consistency matters more than intensity. 1 minute each day is all you need. Relaxation is essential. Tension reduces results, so focus on calm breathing. Gentle pressure only. You are communicating with your biology, not forcing it. Observe your progress. Notice subtle changes in sensation, firmness, and confidence over time. Make it private. A safe, comfortable environment ensures focus and reduces distraction. When practiced consistently, this method reactivates your body's original design, restoring both physical responsiveness and a quiet, confident masculinity. Age did not take your vitality, it simply muted it. By reconnecting with this hidden pathway, you can reclaim the strength, firmness, and grounded presence you thought had passed. Gentlemen, this is the essence of revitalization. Private, simple, and fully within your control. The key is daily connection with your body, using one focused minute to awaken pathways that have been quiet for years. With patience and regular practice, the body remembers. Circulation improves, nerves reconnect, muscles regain tone, and you regain not only responsiveness, but a profound sense of confidence and energy that extends into every part of your life. Now take a deep breath, commit to this 1 minute daily practice, and watch as your body begins to restore itself naturally, quietly, efficiently, and powerfully.